Hey guys, welcome to Craft with a Purpose. I'm Joanne. Thank you so much for stopping by. Well, I haven't been on here in a hot minute and I apologize for that. There's a lot of projects going on, y'all, and I've been really busy prepping for the holidays. So yes, the holidays are right around the corner, guys, and I'm super excited. I'm sure you guys are very excited. The busiest time of the year for all of us, right? Especially us moms. We just don't have enough time, guys, to get all the things that we need to do. But today I wanted to bring to you a quick tutorial because a lot of you have actually loved my IOD videos in the past, the IOD molds. And so today I wanted just to go over a couple of things with you guys because I do have to make some molds and I wanted just to share it with you guys. Now, I did mention to you on my last video on the IOD molds, guys, that I am very new with utilizing IOD molds, okay? I fell in love with it. Iron Orchid Designs, for those that don't know, it's a company, it's a female-owned company, and they just have these beautiful molds that they've designed that are extremely intricate, detailed, and absolutely stunning. Now, I don't have that many of them, but I have a few of them that really touch my heart, and one of them was the Angels mold, and I'm going to show that to you right now. It's actually called Angelic Tapers. Y'all, this is absolutely beautiful. So I'm just gonna, before I dive into this, I just want to share with you because there's a lot of things I want to do and I don't want to make this video extremely long. So I did pre-make some of these. Now, I did use a different material, and then I want to talk to you, before I get into the molds, I want to talk to you about the materials because I did share that on here last time. I made this beautiful angel, okay? I haven't painted it or anything, y'all, and that what you see back there is glue, okay? Because I used two different molds, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but I made that with resin. Now, I shared with y'all in my last video, this stuff is extremely strong. It smells horrific. It doesn't smell safe, y'all. But I had to try it out to compare it to using some molding clay. Now, the last time I used clay was the Iron Orchid Design, I believe it was. They have their own, and you know, again, being new with clay, I wasn't too good with it. So hence the reason I wanted to try the resin as well. So tonight, that's what I want to do with you guys, is I want to actually try this clay that I purchased. I heard great reviews about it. Again, I don't sponsor any of these companies, but I'm just sharing with you guys what my journey of learning when it comes to making beautiful molds. So we're going to be using that. I don't think I'm going to use the resin, even though I did use it, and I'll share it with you in just a minute here. But here's a sample of one that I had done a couple months back, y'all, and this is a beautiful dragonfly that I made. Now, this is not an Iron Orchid Design mold, okay? I got actually this one online. Pretty cool, pretty simple, but hey, it worked out really nice actually. I painted this one and I actually added some gold on it as well. And y'all, this is beautiful. So my goal is to make some ornaments, some holiday ornaments. And yeah, that's what we're getting ready to do. For those of you that don't know, you do have to put cornstarch on each of your molds before you actually use them. That way they can cure better and you just, it comes out of there easier essentially. And then what I did to glue it down, because I did glue two different molds together, I went ahead and used the tight bond. This stuff is really good actually, guys. I did put it here. I glued it down on here because I'm just trying to get creative here and do different things, y'all, because like I said, I'm really excited about using these molds and I just want to use them everywhere now. I have this mold also for birds, and it's not an IOD mold. I got this one online as well, y'all, but you see that? Really pretty birds as well. Hey, they're really nice. They came out really nice. Let me show you the little birds. I love birds, guys. I love birds. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with nature. I love going outside and listening to the birds and just watching them, especially blue jays. And look at this, guys. How beautiful is this? Now, these are not painted, okay? I need to paint them. So, but I wanted you guys to take a look at them. And look at this, guys. If you've been following me for a little bit, you know that I love peacocks, and one of my favorite wreaths to make are peacock wreaths. Y'all, I found this. Now, it's not painted, so you can't really appreciate it, but this peacock, isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So what I would like to do eventually is wrap one of these around, like, I don't know, a vase or something. But obviously, for purposes of teaching you guys, I just made them with silicone, and then I'll figure out what I'll do with them afterwards. But wanted to share that with you. So here is with the silicone, and this is the one that I had made before. This is the one I just made, so I wanted to paint that with you guys, and then that way you can see. All right, so you can pick these up on Amazon. There's different types, really, really nice ones. Probably gonna use Fusion paint today, the Conservatory. I love this color, y'all. Probably gonna use a little bit of that. I'm also gonna use the Dixie Belle drop cloth. It's a mineral paint. And again, I love these paints. They go on pretty easily, and you'll usually only do 1 to 2 coats at max. You don't really need to, but I love them. Okay, so another thing I wanted to try, this is a little crazy, y'all. I've never done this before, but I actually bought a sample of a paint at Home Depot for a whole different project that I'm doing, but I just wanted to try. Look at this color, y'all. Oh my gosh. Is that not beautiful? Oh, and it doesn't have, well, it is pretty strong. Yeah, it is pretty strong. I don't like strong smells, but it's a beautiful color. So I want to see if I can get away with painting some of this with that paint, because it's not designed for crafting like Fusion paint or Dixie Belle paint. It's wall paint, y'all, but I just want to check it out and see how it comes out. So again, make sure you dust off the mold before you actually put the product in there, as far as the molding clay. And it has to be cornstarch, so add a little bit of that. And in the end, I think if I have time, then we'll probably, well, I may not be able to have time, I don't know. But I do have finishing waxes by Joane. I have a white one and I have a black one. We'll see, it depends on how the mood is. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but wanted to share that with you guys. So grab your cup of coffee, tea, whatever you're drinking, sit back, relax, and let's get to crafting. I almost forgot. So you guys know that I like to think outside the box, right? And so I do a lot of Hanukkah decorations, but unfortunately, they don't have a huge market for, you know, Hanukkah stuff. And if they do, they're very expensive, y'all. So I actually found this. It's actually a cookie cutter set, y'all. And I love it because it has the menorah. It has a couple of things on here. So I'm gonna try something new. Let's hope that it works. I'm actually going to just try to create an ornament out of it, just using, you know, something to back it up, and then using the clay on there. So let's see if that works, guys. I've never done this before, but I wanted to share with you guys to get creative. So if you happen to come across like a cookie cutter that's really unique and different, just buy it. Who knows, maybe you can make something out of it, make an ornament out of it. So I had to share that with you guys. All right, now let's get to crafting. All right, guys, first things first. Let's see, camera's on. Yes, okay. So the first mold I'm gonna use, again, is the Angelic tapers, y'all. So this one I did with the silicone, just wanted you guys to see. Now what I did do here, let me just show you. This is the other mold from IOD, and this one is called Wings and Feathers. Y'all, I love this. This is absolutely beautiful because look at the size of these wings. And essentially it has the left and the right. So I absolutely love it. And that's how I was able to create this, because I added it, right? And somebody had made a comment the last time I made this and they loved it. So I just added, even though this angel from the Angel's mold, Angelic mold, brings wings, if you can see here, it brings wings. But I added those other wings. So it just gives it a little bit more popular. It makes it more magical. And yeah, pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do some of that now and see how it works with actual clay. Again, be patient, y'all, with me because I do not use clay very often. So we are learning here together. Okay, guys? Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on a fast record because I really don't want to bore you guys. Well, once I do the basics, then I'll go ahead and record a little faster for y'all. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the cornstarch. It doesn't matter what brand, you can use any brand. I washed this after I used it with the silicone, with the resin, I mean, a casting resin, but I guess I didn't do a very good job, guys. No bueno. No bueno. All right, so I'm going to take a brush. I'm I'm just gonna dust it off a little bit here. And you do this so that it doesn't stick to the mold and it, you know, it doesn't become a disaster for you. Not too much, just a little bit. Just make sure you covered everything. There we go. And then we're gonna do this one. Now you can do these twice, guys, and then put them together, like basically make one. I have not done that yet. I just feel that that's obviously using a lot of product, but hey, I have to try it, right? And what better way than to try it with you guys on here? All right, so that's that. Now I'm gonna take some of this clay. Now I've never used this clay before, guys. I bought it because I said, like I said, there's been a lot of good reviews about it. And yeah, we'll see. It does feel like moist. Now I know that once you use the clay, you definitely have to seal it back up in a bag because you don't want it to dry and harden, okay? It's so funny because I always see people doing this, right? And to me, it just seems like they do it so gracefully, y'all. But when I go do it, I don't know why. It just seems like it's a lot harder. I really don't understand why. I'm telling you, I follow Julie's Designs and Signs. I love Julie. She's amazing. Hey, Julie. And when she does this, it seems so easy for her, y'all. Like, I don't understand how it just seems so easy for other people, and for me it's like, yikes. All right, so we get enough of that on there. Add that. Let me know in the comments if you guys have used this clay before, or if you've just used the IOD one. Let me know. Because like I said, I used the IOD one and that was the only one I had ever used before. So I wanted to try this other one because I did hear some good reviews on it. And again, I wanted just to do something that's gonna be easier on my hand, because like I shared on my last video when I used the molds, for those that don't know, I have multiple sclerosis, which is a neurological debilitating illness. And I had a relapse in 2016 that left me unable to walk, and unfortunately the aftermath of that is I don't really feel my hands. I have numb hands, which is fine, not a big deal, but that's why I wanted to find a clay essentially that was easier to smooth on and I wouldn't struggle. And I have to tell you, as of right now, this is definitely easier than the IOD one, but I'm not necessarily saying it's a bad a bad one. It's just for me and my hands, I feel this is a little bit easier. Let me just put a little bit more here because I feel like I'm... All right. I'm trying to smooth this out as much as I can, guys. Now, what's great about these molds is that you can essentially add them to anything, and they just look really, really pretty. I love angels, guys. I love angels, and I am obsessed with like the numerology on angels and things like that. You know how 444, 111, you know, I love it. I love it. And I'm always finding feathers and falling feathers from the sky. I just want to think that those are my angels talking to me, right? All right, let me go ahead and do the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up for you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna try making a... Now I just realized something, guys. because the IOD mold, the IOD clay that I use is air dry clay. Now this is not air dry clay, so I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I think that's probably why the consistency feels different. This one's definitely more moist. This one's this is made in Italy. No, it is air dry. All right, we're just gonna go with the flow here, guys. Never done this before, so let's see. I had, like I mentioned to you, I picked up these cookie cutters because it's very difficult for me to find Hanukkah decor. And so I just wanted to try making something myself. I might have put too much in here, but. So this is a cookie cutter with the, oh my gosh, what do they call this? My mind just went blank, y'all. No. Okay, let's see. See if I can push that down a little bit more. Maybe I put too much clay in here. Let's see. Oh, I should have put some of that on the sides because it does get sticky, like stuck on there. Yep, that's not good. No. All right. Any suggestions? Because clearly that was not a good idea. I mean, I thought it was, but yeah, no. Okay. So let's try it with less clay. And then I'm going to put a little bit of like I mentioned to you guys, this is the first time I do this, so bear with me, y'all. That's the fun thing about crafting, and I say this all the time on my channel, is that, you know, it's just trial and error, guys. Trial and error, right? Okay, so now I'm doing a little bit less clay. Let me turn that into a circle here. And then flatten it out a little bit. And let's see. Oh boy. Let's see how this comes out. Please leave me let me know in the comments if you guys have ever done this technique where you've actually purchased some cookie cutters and have put clay in them to design something. I am very curious to find out, y'all, because I basically saw the cookie cutters and I'm like, yep, I need that. I'm gonna make some Hanukkah ornaments. Wasn't sure how I was gonna do it, but here we are. Trying to figure this out, y'all. So let me know in the comments if you have done this before, okay? Please, because I want to know. I really want to know. We'll see, on this side it looks pretty good, but let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Huh. Oh boy. Let's see. Well, that's not crazy bad, I guess. You know? That's not that bad. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. Okay, scratch that idea. All right, so I'm not gonna work on this project today because clearly it is messy, and I don't have anything really to put it on, so I don't want to waste my time. I'm not in my design space right now, y'all, so it's going to be a little bit harder for me to put these together. Let me try to make a bigger, just one more, and then that's it. And once I get back to my crafting space, then I will be able to do it. But for now, let's just try this one and then we will be done. see. I guess the bigger ones are a little bit easier to mold, kind of, sort of. Hope you guys can see there what I'm doing. I'm just trying to tuck it all the way in the corner so that it comes out perfect, the star at the corner. All right. These are fun crafts you can do with your kids too, guys, you know. They sell, I think it's the Crayola brand of the air clay dry, air clay, the air dry clay. They have that. So I think that is actually, that would be fun to do with your kids. And maybe you can have, once they dry, you can have them put their names on it and paint them and, you know, just make it fun. Fun family project, y'all. Okay. So, okay, that corner didn't come out very good. Let's see. Let's push in there a little bit more. I also don't have my brayer for this mold, which I wish I would have had it because it would have flattened it out, but I don't have it here. I'm not in my design space, like I said earlier, so I just had to make do with my hands, y'all. I don't have all my materials here with me, so it's okay. We're making it happen. We are making it happen. Okay, look. Well, that's pretty. That's not that bad. Star of David. Let's see. Oh boy. Please, please work. Please work. It's definitely a messy job, y'all. Oh boy. Okay. All right, well, that's not terribly bad. The problem is, guys, that I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I know when it comes to art, you know, we don't have to make it perfect, guys. But I am unfortunately like that. Fortunately or not, well, it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. We'll just let it dry, and then I wish I had like something I can glue it on, but I don't. So I'm just gonna set this aside, guys, and I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'll figure out what to do with them. You know, that's not that bad, right? Worst case scenario, it'll be a rustic one. A rustic Star of David. All right, it's kind of breaking up there a little bit. I don't like that. Now again, I don't know if it's, you know, if I'm supposed to really do it like this. I've never used this clay before, guys. So we're gonna set this aside. No, don't break. Don't break, you're beautiful. Don't break. Don't break. All right, we're gonna put these aside. We're gonna put these aside. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I wanted just to give you a quick reminder that when you're using clay, now at least for the air dry clay that I was using for IOD, when you're gonna store it, always try to close it as much as you can, and then put it in a Ziploc bag or plastic, you know, Ziploc bag, and then add always a moist paper towel so it has the humidity in there and it doesn't dry up on you, okay? So I wanted to share that. I did share that before, but you know, for those that are new that I have not seen any of my videos, make sure you do that so that your clay doesn't dry up, okay? All right, so again, I usually, when I've done this before, I've used a brayer on the back so it smooths out, but y'all, I didn't have my brayer with me. So it is what it is. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Let's try to get these beautiful beautiful angels out of here. This is like my favorite part, y'all. Please work. Please work. I've never used this clay before. Please work. Please work. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Let me see if it's probably not the best way to do it, but actually, yes, it worked. Oh, that's so beautiful. Let me flip it over. And I know a lot of people do it the other way, but this is easy for me right now. So I don't want to break it. Oh, see how it cracked there? Look at this, guys. All right, so what I'm noticing is that it got a little bit of the starch stuck on the face. I don't know. It's a little delicate, guys. I don't know. They're still beautiful though, but look at this. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful, y'all. So, so beautiful. This one is a little bit delicate. It kind of cracking there a little bit. I'm not gonna redo this, y'all. I'm just gonna dabble with it a little bit, and then once it gets a little bit harder, then I'll clean up the sides just a little bit. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. So, so beautiful. Now, definitely the silicone, the resin, I mean, is easier, but it isn't because of the smell. I have to deal with the smell that I don't like. So, you know, and then you don't get your hands as dirty when it comes to the resin. But that's okay. That's the fun thing about crafting, right? So we're gonna set these aside and let them dry a little bit. And then we're gonna paint for a little bit. My favorite painting. So you see, this one is this one, right? And then, actually that one is, yeah, it's this one. So this is in the resin, and this is with the clay, okay? All right, let's paint this beautiful angel here, guys. Now this one I did make with the resin, like I said earlier, and as you can see here, I've already glued the extra wings on the sides, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and paint. Let's go ahead and paint her with the Dixie Belle, the drop cloth color. I love this color, it's really nice. If I can get it open, that'd be great. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold please. All right, Michael was able to help me open this up because I couldn't open it. It's like still a little bit tight there. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. So we're just gonna take, I don't even have my appropriate brushes, y'all, but we're going to work with what we have. I love painting, it's so therapeutic, guys. You know what? Let me stir this up a little bit because I have not used this paint in a little bit. I absolutely love these angels. I've said this to you guys before on my channel. I think it's the most beautiful mold. And they actually came out with one, I believe, last holiday season. Similar to this, but instead of angels, it's actually a vintage Santa Claus. And y'all, it is absolutely stunning. You know, I hope to one day sell fusion paint on here on my channel and on my website. So hopefully we'll see, you know. I actually love using Dixie Belle and Fusion, so you never know. I might be able to sell them both. You never know. I love their products. Definitely love my IOD products, for sure. I love them. All right, so I'm gonna set this aside. Just gave it the one quote, not quote, Joanne, quote. Oh my God, it's late, y'all. Not quote, coat. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you have been busy all day and then you get to crafting late in the evening, exhausted. But hey, we got to find whatever time it is that we have to be able to do this, right? And this is very relaxing actually. So I love to paint. No better therapy than painting, y'all. So now I'm just trying to get into the nooks and crannies here. That way I don't miss any spots, y'all. Because like I said, I didn't bring the right brush. So I'm working with this brush right now and it's trying to get off full coverage here. See, doesn't that look better, y'all? How pretty is that? It's coming together, it's coming together. I'm gonna put a little bit more paint on here. So, so pretty. All right. Well, I'll just give it a second coat, you know, once it dries a little bit, because I can see that there's some spots that I've left. And then I have to paint the back of it as well. Now, normally I would say don't, especially if it's gonna go on a tree or something like that, but you know, I don't like leaving things unfinished. So I don't mind painting the back of it. So we're gonna put her aside. There you go, beautiful. And then we're gonna paint these beauties up as well. Again, we are using the Dixie Belle chalk mineral paint the color's called Drop Cloth, which is beautiful. I actually have worked with drop cloth to make some crafts, and I actually love that color of an actual drop cloth. I need to purchase some because I used the last bit of it on a wreath that I was working on. I'm making a hot mess on my hands here, guys. I usually wear gloves, but not tonight. We're just making a hot mess. Tell me what other colors in the comments that you would paint this. Give me some color suggestions. Now we are going to put some wax on these. I don't know yet if I'm going to use the Jolie's that I showed you, or we're gonna keep it simple and do the antique wax from Beverly. This gives it a very vintage vibe, y'all, so we might go with that. So let's see, we get to try those. We're gonna do the white. I'm not gonna do the white wax because I did that once and it did not look very well on this light color. So we're just gonna probably end up using the Waverly antiquing wax or the Jolie black wax. All right, here's the first coat for that one. I'm just gonna go ahead and paint them all the same color, I think. You know what? I'm going to paint her. Let me grab. Oopsie. Somebody had told me that once I make these with clay, that I can go ahead and paint them right away. I don't know, it kind of freaks me out to paint over the clay, but let's try it. We're trying this together, guys. Gosh, she has such a beautiful face. I love angels. Beautiful face. I don't know, maybe it does work when you paint them right away. Kind of maybe seals the clay, I guess. If anybody knows the answer to that, please let me know in the comments. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. So, so pretty, y'all. I'm gonna change the color here in a minute. I'm gonna paint the other one. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna try that paint that I told y'all that I got at Home Depot, a sample. I'm gonna see how that looks. right, I'm going to go rinse this brush and I will be right back, y'all. Look, not bad, right? Not bad. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So let's paint this beauty. Oopsie, I got a drop on there. I just realized there's like a drop of the drop cloth fell on it. No. Oh my goodness, really, Joanne? I don't know how that happened, y'all. All right. So like I said, we're gonna take this paint that I got at Home Depot. It is a, I think it's the Bear Eggshell Alpine Trail, it's called. It is absolutely stunning, y'all. Ooh. Again, I don't know how it's gonna come out with this type of paint, but so far so good. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Now, I don't have it here with me, y'all, but there's other colors that I'm planning on making these that will be absolutely stunning. And then also, later on in the video, I'm gonna show you guys once this dries, how I'm going to use a little bit of gold to highlight the angels, okay? All of the lifted areas, I'm gonna use the gold to highlight it. Oh my gosh. Y'all, look at this color. It is beautiful. So pretty. I'm just stippling it. I think it's gonna be easier if I just stipple it, because it has a lot of little grooves. So pretty, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I see here a little piece. It's supposed to be there. There we go. Love this color. Oh my gosh. Wow. Beautiful. Tell me that's not beautiful, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Stunning. Love. I'm happy. All right, guys, I took the color. I had these little candle holders that I've had in my stash for a while. I didn't even bother to sand them down, to be honest. I probably should have, because they have a little bit of a shine on them. Some kind of, I don't know what they put on them before, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm so excited about this color, y'all, that I'm just putting it on these things here. And I love it. I love the color. I love how it's smoothly going on here. Now this is just the first coat, so not bad. See my little bird here? So cute. So yeah, I'm gonna wait and then let it dry so I can give it another coat. And I think I should be good with 2 coats, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna set this aside, but I wanted to share it with you guys because I love this color and it's perfect for Christmas, right? Love it. All right, guys, it is 11:30 at night. I'm exhausted. I've painted a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna just show you real quick. So this was the green one that I painted with the Home Depot paint sample. And then what I did was I dry brushed it with the Dixie Belle. And y'all, look at this, how beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? That's why I love this particular, can't even think of the name now. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Beautiful. Beautiful mold. So I will share the rest of it on the next video or tomorrow. I'm shutting it down for now, but I wanted to show you this one, and the rest of them are drying up, so I can't really pick them up. But I wanted to share this with you guys, so. All right, as you can see, these are pretty wet. I'm having them dry up. This one is the only one that got dried up, and that's the one I dry brushed recently that I just shared with you guys. And then these, I just gave it a second coat, and look at the Star of David, y'all. I painted it. And so this one, once these are dry, I'm gonna take them and put a little gold on them, a little rub and buff, and then that will make it magical. I'll probably do a little bit of rub and buff on this one as well, just to make it pop even more. And then I have these candle holders at the little bird here. As you can see here, you can see it, but it's not dry yet, but I was anxious and I just did a little dry brushing there. So we'll see how that turns out.